Shalom everyone, מועדים לשמחה, Shabbat Shalom soon, Chag Sameach. What a special Sukkot we have this year. Wow, the need, the ability, the clarity of the Simcha is something special. I will admit that if anyone would have asked me last year, Sukkot, if there's a chance that I'll find myself on Shabbat Chol HaMoed, leaving the family, saying goodbye to my wife and children, some of the children not very happy about it, and going to spend Shabbos somewhere else alone on Shabbat Chol HaMoed, I would say never. What are you speaking about? It can't happen. It's not something I do, that's it. There's nothing in my life that could call for that kind of situation. But anyway, here I am, traveling back up north in Israel. The zchut, the amazing zchut, to take part in an amazing change in Jewish history. Another step in Reshit Smichat Geulatenu, the establishment of Medinat Israel, of Eretz Israel, and leaving home on the way. So I went past Tzomet Ma'on, and you see all the memorials over there. Past Yar Re'im, where the Nova party was, Simchat Torah last year. See people coming in and more memorials put up there the whole time. Things are getting more established and people stopping by there along the road. Ikul Miflasim, the massacre that went there, and remembering the first times of traveling those roads after last year's Simchat Torah. The roads were still all stained with burns and blood, and feeling and traveling there again today. It's going to be the Hebrew dates coming up, and I'm on my way up north, and it's all a lot of mixed feelings. We started off this morning in Hoshanot of the second day. We always start off the Hoshana Lemancha Elokenu. It's all for God's sake. We remember the whole time Am Yisrael is here. We're here because we need to do what God wants us. We need to represent God in the world. That's what Am Yisrael is all about. That's what all of the tefillot of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, eventually that's what it comes down to. Say every day, Umevi Goel Livnei Bneihem Leman Shmo Be'ava, for the sake of God's name, for the sake of God's appearance in the world. That's what it's all about. And so we started the Hoshanot with that, but then we go on in the Hoshanot Netuna Lezarim, I can't remember the exact words, but a lot of the Hoshanot of the second day, you see a lot of the suffering of Am Yisrael is inside there. Om Ani Choma. Yes, we need to be strong like a wall, to defend, to be there. And that's what we're at now with can't forget the great news that only broke out after first Chag of the fact that Baruch Hashem, the world is clear and we're rid of Sinwar, which is an amazing thing. On the other hand, the boys that were killed in Lebanon over the first Chag, or the eve of the first Chag, or maybe slightly beforehand, some of the families already knew. Eliashiv Videl, good friend of my son, Aaron, was killed then. Remember, there's a price. And going up now, I know we're going into a relatively complex mission the soldiers are going in, and ever since I saw the mission, trying to pray every day just that I managed to do my share of it and keep the ground troops safe and provide what I can provide for them. That God be merciful upon us. And Be'ezrat Hashem, with all of that, we know that definitely this year Sukkot we're way better than where we were last year Sukkot. We thought last year Sukkot that everything's okay. We didn't understand how bad the stuff we've neglected for years was, and how bad the situation within Am Yisrael was. And we see how throughout this last year, of the terrible beginning of Simchat Torah, that it's all moving forward in so many levels between the groups in Am Yisrael, the connection to Ribono Shel Olam, the purity of so many people in Am Yisrael, so dedicated and so connected. And we see what Am Yisrael is really about. And I know sometimes on the media they still glorify and amplify the other sides of things, but we see so many amazing people all over the place, so dedicated, and we know that this is clearly taking us forward and having the opportunity to be part of this amazing thing happening in Am Yisrael. And yes, this year we feel slightly more like the explanations about Arbat Aminim, that the Lulav's like a sword, and from all around, 4 directions. And yes, that's what's happening. We know all over the place with Gaza and Lebanon and Saudi and Iran and Taiwan and other countries which are making life harder instead of trying to help, although it's definitely should be in their interest that we actually do the job. And Be'ezrat Hashem, Ad HaNitzachon, moving forward. Sukkot, Sameach, Mo'adim LeSimcha, everyone looking forward to being able to meet everyone in slightly more normal circumstances again. But if it takes a long time till we're able, we're happy to do what has to be done. Mo'adim LeSimcha, Chag Sameach, Shabbat Shalom.